Hey, this is Pierre de la Côte working at Planet Technologies. I wanted to share with you a quick feedback on my experience, real life experience on Viva Topics. So we deploy Viva Topics, and as you can see, it really found found a lot of topics. So my first feedback is it brings back a lot of interesting topics. In our organization, most of the topics are customers, but there are also other stuff. What I want to show you first is that when you have, 600, maybe if you're in a very large organization, you can have way more than that. The first thing to do is to clean this. And to clean this, you need to figure out what topics are good for you or not good for you. So it shows that it's really hard to figure out what is very, very valuable for your organization and what is not, especially when you have a lot of topics. So I think the way I would like to address it is to figure out in your organization who should be take care of what topic and start with the most obvious one. So one is obvious for me is on my side is OCM. So I'm going to type OCM to see if there's a topic. Actually, I know it because I already uh, found the topic. So I found the topic here, and then I confirmed the topic. So I switch it to the confirmed topic, but now it's not suggested anymore. Hopefully, you will see that it's not confirmed anymore because I already did the job to confirm it and publish it. But so the first thing I think is to search for topics that you're expecting and find those topics and confirm them and then work on those topics to publish them. So I don't know why confirm is not coming. So some are confirmed here. And the one I published is for right now is only mine. So I'm gonna show you now this topic. So this topic did a good job because it found me right away, and one of my colleagues was very active on OCM. So what did I do next? So I put some alternate names here. Um, I I decided to go with the description you found. It was good description that you found in a deck. But also what I did, and that's why it probably is missing. I said, okay, since this topic gonna show everywhere there's a word OCM or organizational change management or ACM or adoption, this topic will show. So I want people to know where the resources are. So I created a hero web part here linking to the documents that I know are very well structured. So that's one thing that I did with some content that are internal or external. I pinned the people that were important, and I pinned the file. So there was some suggested files. So I just select the file that I thought was interesting. So to do that, you need to edit the topic, and I went there and found this file is important. So I just have to pin it, and now it's somewhere. What was the name of the file? Because I have a lot of file. Here it is. So if I want to remove it, I just have to remove it. So that's how you also can pin some files that might be useful for the people who are looking for this topic. And I like the other one. Then there were sites that were pinned, and they were already pinned, so it was good. I could have added other site there. Here you can see there are suggested site that I could also pin this one. I forgot to pin this one, so I'm going to do that. So that's how you build your topic. You look among the five that are suggested, the one you want to pin that you think might be interesting. But what I really recommend also, you need to pin the people that can help you, that are expert around the topic or that are related to the topic. But also, what I recommend is to create some sort of so you can add a new section, and in this new section you can add a web port. And this web part you can customize it with whatever you want. So what I would recommend, so people that will help people when they browse the topic, is to have what is really maybe official, what is structure. So that leads to, maybe if you didn't do that, if you didn't structure the information that is useful for this topic, then you probably need to do that in SharePoint or Teams, and refer to the structure, like in this Hero web part, where I can see what are the standard resources, some example of deliverables, some sales resources, some OSM offerings, whatever it applies to your topic, that brings value to your topic. Then now when you're in Microsoft 365, and if you search for the topic, you will see the topic coming in the search directly. So if you're looking for a keyword, you'll find the topic, and that will bring you back to the topic. That will bring the user to the topic right away. They won't see what I see with managed topics because they're normal user. I'm a knowledge manager, so I can see my topic and I curate my topic. But also, let's see if there's a site. I think there was a site where there was maybe this one where the word. So that's a site, and you can see the topic is working. So that works very well. You can find in the search, it tags the topic in SharePoint pages, and you can access also again here from here to the topic. So the idea is, wherever you find this topic or the alternate name for this topic, you all can jump onto the dedicated page and find what is useful in terms of people, in terms of resources, in terms of whatever you want to highlight there, in terms of documents, in terms of site, and also other topics. So you can also have topics that are connected. This is not the case here, but I could have a topic that is connected to this topic, um, if it applies to the topic. So that's my feedback. First, look at the topic, look at the one that applies to you, and I will maybe say first, identify the people you want to work on the topic. So the people who are going to curate those topics, and give them the knowledge manager profile, so they can work on the topic, search for the topic, figure out if the topic is there. If the topic is not there, they might want to create it. If the topic is there, they might look at the document that are suggested, and pin them, and add the people who are useful for this topic, people who are knowledgeable on the topic. Maybe add also a webpad that links to the very important resources that are tied to this topic. But as you can see, it's a lot of work. So you need to define who is going to be responsible for what topic, ask them to do the work, then ask them to publish the topic so it's accessible from the search, and it will also show in every SharePoint page when the topic is referenced or the alternate name is referenced. You'll see the topic. To me, for right now, this is a little bit short because I'm not that often in SharePoint. There's not a lot of SharePoint sites. I think it can be valuable when there's a SharePoint site, but it's mostly valuable when you're writing an email, and you can mention the topic with the pound sign, hashtag sign, or where you're in Teams and talking about something, and you can highlight also this topic, because that helps people to understand. If you want to know more, go there, go see this topic. And I spend more time in Teams, definitely, and sometimes in Outlook. And it's not there yet. It should be coming soon in April, hopefully, but it's not there yet. So I think it's a good time to prepare your topics in Viva Topics, and it does a good job. But it's not. Don't forget that it doesn't do all the job. Most of the job is based on human. It's AI plus human. So AI does the big job to crawl everything and extract the topics and figure out who has work on those documents. So I will suggest those people as related to the topic. It does its job, and also people will see will be able to help you because they will see um, some topic that are coming and where AI think that you might be um, connected to this topic because maybe the AI saw that you were uh, maybe in a document your name appeared or whatever. You open the document, you edit the document. So it's gonna ask you if you want to be related to the topic. So for example, here I'm gonna say no. So that feature you can offer this feature to everybody. So everybody can say no. In fact, I'm not related to this topic to COVID. No, I'm not related to COVID, and and it will show you a lot of topics that even AI thinks that you're related to and ask you to weigh in. So that's a combination also between the people, the human, and the AI. AI is just there to try to figure out what kind of topic that you can have, and then you need to weigh in. So the end user can weigh in saying, no, I'm not related to that. But also the knowledge manager who has access to managed topics can, look at the topics, get rid of some topics that are not obviously not useful and other that are useful. But my recommendation is to search for the topic you really think that is valuable and work on it. That's what I did with OCM. Hope this was helpful.